You're watching Android FPS.
Hey guys, Android FPS here. Got another video for you. This video is about skins and betting with skins. Back when skins first came out, I was pretty unsure just how many people would get into the skins idea. But I thought it was pretty cool. I'd give it a shot. And when I found out how it worked, I was really anxious to get my first knife. I opened up a few cases, opened a few more, did some giveaways, had some fun. I opened up a lot of cases, probably more than I should have. I don't want to come across as preachy or lecturing, but I do have some advice that may save some people some headaches in the future. Whether it's skins in CSGO lounge, poker, blackjack, cockfights, gambling can be very addicting. That's no secret. You may ask, is opening cases or betting on CSGO lounge, is it really gambling? Well, in Japan, they gamble for these little silver balls in what's called pachinko. And why would you want little silver balls? Because in the end, you could trade them in for stuffed animals at the desk. And why would you want stuffed animals? Because they can take the stuffed animal, go next door, and sell it for a lot of cash. Now, legally, they can't be accused of gambling because they just wanted the stuffed animals. And people are free to sell whatever they want for whatever price they want. If it was clear-cut gambling, then it would be prohibited by law. CSGO is similar in a way. Skins, they have no inherent value, only what value people add to them. One could maybe argue that Steam sets the stage for a market and thus promotes gambling, but I remember hearing some outcries from people saying that this is allowing kids to gamble and that it's wrong, and I do see the point, but I wanted to bring up another point as well. I was watching Richard Lewis's show called Trash Talk. Somebody called into his show and was talking about how Valve needs to do something to stop all this gambling for minors. And Richard Lewis had a point that I kind of agree with, in that, I'm going to paraphrase here, but it's basically that if you're a kid and you're gambling, you're not going to be risking your house. You don't have that much access to funds, so it's not like you're going to lose your family, you're going to lose your house, you're just going to lose some money. It's better to learn young when you have little income than when you're an adult and you have a family to take care of. Now, I learned some hard lessons about gambling when I was a kid. I used to play poker at summer camp. I used to get together with the kids. They were little sharks. And we used to play poker, and somehow, I don't know if they're cheating or what, or if I was just that bad, but I ended up owing them a lot of money, like 20 or 40 bucks or something like that. And back then, that age, that year, it was a lot of money, and I didn't know how I was going to get it. So it was a big deal for me, and it stuck with me because I fell into a little bit of a trap. And that's trying to win your money back, having to win your money back and play more, and then you get more in the hole. One of the things I learned is that gambling is part of the human experience. And just like with most things, though, it's important to learn how to do it in moderation and have some rules for yourself. So one of the things that I try to remember when, let's say, placing a bet on CSGO Lounge is to never bet anything that I'm not willing to lose. I actually don't really gamble a lot on CSGO Lounge, but I do see the fun in it. If I do, it's going to be usually on the underdog for not that much skins. I go in thinking I probably will lose this, but that's okay. You're paying a little bit to enhance the game itself. And hopefully you're watching CSGO for the game and not just for the skins. But betting on a game can kind of make it a little bit more exhilarating because there's more riding on it. Now, I don't want to sound like somebody that has it all figured out. Like I said, I've opened up way more cases than I probably should have. And on a side note, virtual reality is going to be coming soon. The HTC Vive is coming out. That's with Valve. Valve is making this thing with HTC. I've tried virtual reality. I got the Oculus dev kit, the first one, and I'm telling you, the feeling of being in the game is very, very real. And having an object in your hand, having it close to you, it's very, very tangible. And knowing Valve and their business model that they have now, there's going to be amazing games, they're going to be in virtual reality, and they're going to sell you skins in this. So you think that people are going crazy by spending all this money on AKs now? Just wait until you see those AKs right in your face and you can walk around and hang out with people in the virtual realm. So that's just one thing to think about. This is probably not going to go away anytime soon. The principles of economics apply to video games as well, as we've learned from Valve and things like Second Life. What I want you to come away with this, if it's one thing, it's that you should never bet what you're not willing to lose, whether it's a game or if it's at a casino. Let's say you go to a casino, maybe put aside $20. Say, I'm gonna bet $20. If I come out ahead, that's great. If I lose it, that's fine too, because I had a good time. Anyway guys, hope you liked the video. Thanks for coming over.